everyone and welcome back to my channel. In this video I have a brand new microphone, so hopefully you can hear me loud and clear. Should do. So yeah, maybe we can do a bit of ASMR. No, definitely not. If you do want me to do some ASMR just as a joke, then definitely let me know. But today I am here for something completely else, something really excited. You've probably already seen it by the title and by the thumbnail, but I'm trying out all the brand new Huda Beauty stuff. She has actually launched quite a few things. We have the brand new Naughty palette, of course, which I'm really excited about to use because I have heard nothing but amazing things. So we're gonna try that out today, and we'll also be trying out the new foundation sticks and the new primer for the face. So it's basically gonna be a little bit of a Huda Beauty video, so if you want to stick around, then sure do. I have done my eyebrows, I have prepped my face, and I think I'm going to start with the eyeshadow palette first. Yeah, because I'm gonna make a mess. I know already I'm going to make a mess. So let's start with this one, the Naughty palette. The palette comes with 18 captifying smoky shades and innovating textures in the ultimate palette for creating the modern, nude, sexy, smoky eye. It is expensive. Huda is always expensive, but I must say it's always pretty worth it in my opinion, because her products, you know, you can say all you want, they are expensive, but they are amazing. Like the products, the quality, the packaging, everything is always perfect. It's 66 euros and I think it's about 50 pounds, not sure. Available everywhere in stores. She also sent over a little brush set, so love that because her brushes are actually really good. She always sends over like 2 or 3 brushes with every PR set, and I always end up using them for everything. They're really good brushes. So this is how it looks like. It's nice, I like it. It's not her typical palette, but I still like it. And then inside, this is the first time I'm opening it. Yeah, that's nice. What is that? Slippery. Like on every picture I've seen so far, this is the one that I just find really bizarre. I don't know what that is. Slippery. I think it's like, what is that? Oh, that's like an eyeshadow base. Wow. Okay. I see a lot of brown matte shades, which I really like. I love a good brown matte shade. I got a few metallics, so I'm just going to do a little swatch and show this one from up close. So here are the swatches, and I feel like they're not really doing justice on my arm, especially the matte ones. I feel like I struggled a bit with the matte ones. The glitter ones literally like slide on, but the matte ones I wasn't sure. So we have to just see how that looks like on the eyes. So this is very close, as you can see. It's kind of upsetting because you can see my wrinkle, but let's just pretend you can't see that. First color I am gonna go in with is with the color Hypnotic, and I'm just using that to set that eyeshadow base primer kind of thing, because it's quite sticky, the stuff. I'm not even sure what it is. It's like a kind of balm or something. And then I'm gonna go in with the color Rouse and start applying that in my crease. Oh, I thought it was gonna like stick to the primer and get like all patchy, but it doesn't, so that's great. It's a really nice matte shade, and I'm just gonna go over with Rough because I feel like Arouse is a bit too warm, just to take away that really warmness. Nice. It's looking a little, I think next time I will probably just use a concealer as an eyeshadow primer, just because I feel like it really balances out my eyelids. It takes away all my red veins and my blueness, but it's definitely working, I would say. Then I'm just gonna keep going in with Rough because I just want to slowly really darken up this smokiness. And it blends out really nice. I like that. And then I'm gonna go in with Naughty. Oh, naughty, naughty. You teasing me, naughty, naughty. I watch too much TikTok in my life. It's unhealthy. You see what I mean? It's a tiny little bit patchy. I feel like you should. Don't know. Next time I just wanna my other eye. I'm going to do my other eye with how I normally will prime my eyes. But in the meantime, I am just adding more naughty in the corner and just blend that out. I'm leaving naughty mainly in the corners. Oh, I like this color. This is very nice. Very nice. I'm using spicy and I'm using this crazy little triangle brush to pop that just in the corner. And then drag that in. Do you see what I mean? If that makes sense. So I think I am also going to use this crazy triangle brush to brush out that spicy in the crease. I think this is, I'm not sure, but it almost looks like this brush is made to do that. I am aware that it's a bit messy right now, but I'm going to clean that up. So now it's time for the shimmers, and the first one that got my eye is the color Please Me, which is a really nice, cool, almost a cool toned gold one. So I'm going to apply that with my finger because that's what she recommends. Oh yes, this is great. This is amazing. I mean, I don't even have to tell you how I feel because you can see what's happening right here. And it's amazing. She said, apply that with your finger and make motions on your finger. And look how nice that is. That is beautiful. Oh, I always like to bring the shimmer quite high up, blend it out together. And then I am curious about these little other ones. I might, oh, did you see that? Did you see that? I'm grabbing Flower Power and just adding that in the middle to make a bit more dimension, and it's great. So this is so far the eye. I am going to grab a small brush and I'm going to make a eyeliner with a dark eyeshadow. And I think I will use the color Spicy for that again. It has a bit of fallout, not crazy amount, but it's definitely giving me a little bit of fallout. But I am also not being careful, to be honest. I'm just putting on as we go. And to be honest, I feel every single eyeshadow always have a little bit of fallout. That's why I like to do my eyes first and then my face. Especially if I'm gonna go something like this. I want to make sure that I always do my eyes first. In case I just make a mess. So for my lower lash line, I am gonna go in with rough again. And I'm just blending out that rough on my lower lash line. It looks a lot warmer than it actually looks like in the pan. But I like it. It's a really nice color. And then using Spicy also on my lower lashes just to bring the eye together. And I'm really pressing that against that lower lash line. And this color always makes my brown green eyes look a lot more greener than it really is. And this mascara is definitely in my top 3. It's really, really good. It has two sides. It has one side that looks like this, which is like the volume side. And then the other side looks like this. And this is my favorite. Like, this is exactly the kind of brush that I like. Like, it's thin. It has like all these tiny little hooks on there. For the other eyes, I did use my normal concealer as an eyeshadow primer. And I'm not sure if I feel like it made a big difference. Like, I was convinced it was going to look nicer with a concealer as eyeshadow, but I'm actually not sure. Like, looking this, it actually looks really nicely blended. So, I don't know. I just have to have a little practice with that one because it's such a weird consistency. But here are the eyes. And now we're going to do my face. And I'm going to show you the Huda Beauty foundation sticks. I have received 3 colors. I've not used it yet. I received color macaroon. I received toasted coconut. And one more. Custard. I know my color already. It's macaroon because that's also the color that I have in the normal foundation. I I'm really curious to see. I've used a normal foundation before. I liked it, but I wasn't like a big fan. It was amazing. The whole, the whole concept, the whole foundation was actually really good. But for me, it was way too full coverage, like way too full coverage. I'm not a full coverage person, and I feel very like with too much foundation. And when I have like very full coverage, I don't feel good. It's a bit more of a like less full coverage, I think. It's a natural coverage which is buildable, has a high filter finish, and allows you to create a customizable foundation finish. Anyway, what it says that it's more sheer and you can keep building up and building up, and that's more my thing. Like I'm a lot better with that. My skin is really textured, and I feel the thicker and the full coverage foundation is, the worse it gets on my skin. So this one's supposed to be more buildable, so I'm excited about that. It comes in 39 shades, 9 new shades, and also just the shades that were already in our range, which makes it really easier because then you like the same shades. Yeah, and it's supposed to just melt in the face. She also launched a brand new primer, which I'll also be using today. You know that I am not a big fan of primers, and I never really use them. I never really see a difference. I only like a few here and there. I talked in my previous video that I quite like the new Urban Decay one. So this one is also more like a jelly water kind of primer, which looks promising. It's something I like. And then she also has brought out a brush, and the brush is actually massive. And like I said before, I like her brushes. She also sent over some face brushes here and there, which I also really liked. So I'm starting off with the primer, going in with about 2 pumps and go straight on the face. It feels nice and it smells like nothing, which is great because I love Huda, but her products are always quite strong, like the smell of them. Some smells really nice, some smell really strange. This smells like nothing, absolutely nothing. So I figure that they are not perfumed, which is great because if you're sensitive, you might struggle with that. But this smells like nothing. It's going to start to get a little bit tacky. So I am gonna go in with the foundation now. So I am gonna go straight in with, ooh, look at that coverage. Look at this, okay, 1, 2, bang. I'm using the triangle side first. And I must say that blends out really easily. It's not dragging across my face. And the brush is really soft. I like this. I like the color. It's a lot smoother than I expected it to be. I don't know why. Even though I knew it was not going to be as full coverage as her other one, I was kind of like expecting it to be. On my forehead. Don't even know why I'm saying that, because you can see that I'm applying it on my forehead. Also, again, it smells like nothing. So also unscented, which is great. It's a satin finish, 100%. I have a feeling it looks a bit warm on me. I might be a shade lighter at the moment because of winter. But this brush is really nice. Go on my nose as well. Normally it starts to like kind of separate on my... Yeah, it looks great. I like it. I love it. It's not too full coverage. It's not too light coverage. I'm just bringing it down on my neck. Don't ask me if there's a lot of product in there. I'm not sure because I never know. 12 gram, don't know, but a stick tend to last you quite long because you don't use, too many pumps. So I grabbed some more Huda stuff, and before I go in with the concealer, I'm gonna go in with the tantour, which is great. And I feel like this brush will be, yeah, that brush is amazing for that. So tantour is incredible. I haven't used it for a while actually. I don't know why, because it's such a nice product to contour and bronze up your face. Like, it's a balm liquid kind of one, but it just blurs into the rest of the face almost like a powder. You see what I mean? It's not too creamy, but it's creamy. It's just amazing. It's probably my favorite Huda product is the tantour. when you apply it on, you think, oh my god, it's very dark. But then it blends instantly. You see what I say? So I'm using color light. And that's why I say, like, even though it's called light, it looks quite dark. So don't let this product freak you out, because it's actually really, really good. I instantly feel like Kim Kardashian when I do this. Don't know why. Her forehead contour is the best forehead contour in the world. I might sound like a psycho right now, because I'm sure that was a thing. So for concealer, I'm using the Huda Beauty Overachiever concealer. I'm using the color Marshmellow. This concealer is really nice. Even though I'm a big fan of the first foundation, I am a big fan of their concealer, because again, it's really, 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 really covering, but it looks so nice on the skin, like really, really nice. Make sure you use a tiny amount. This is actually already too much, how much I applied here. I just went in a bit too much. I like to dab this in with my finger first, so the product like kind of melts into the skin. And I drag it quite by the eyes. Just use a brush again to buff that product in the rest of the products. And even though it's so full coverage, it looks really nice under my eyes. It doesn't look dry under my eyes. And it really gives you that like filter effect. I don't use a lot of powder to set the concealer, because the concealer is really, really good thick consistency, so you don't really need a lot of setting unless you get really oily, then maybe. So I am going to set it very lightly under my eyes. The concealer already contains a bit of powder in there, so you don't want to go over with too much powders. I feel like the product kind of like sets itself, but I am going to go in with a little bit of powder and just dabbing that under my eyes and around my nose area. The powder I'm using is also from Huda Beauty. It's the Easy Bake in color Sugar Cookie. Again, an absolute great product. Just because it's such a nice thin consistency, it doesn't look like too much. But I use a tiny, tiny amount. I literally just use whatever is on the little mesh thingy. And again, it has that almost kind of blur in it. So I like this powder. Using some blush. No Huda Beauty blush. She should bring out some blushes. But I'm using one of my favorites, which is the Nude Stick Blush. And this is in the color Salty Siren. I like to work from my hand. So apply on my hand and then apply on my cheekbones. I feel like the face is done. I don't even need bronzer. I feel like the tantour did what it had to do. So I'm going to put something on my lips and then we should be done for today. You can guess Huda Beauty. I think we're just gonna keep going on the Huda train. I'm using the color Staycation. It's my favorite nude from her Power Bullet collection. It's really light and definitely has a brown tone to it, but it's so nice. It's really nice on its own, but I also like it when you use it on like a darker nude. So you have like a dark nude and then go on with this one to create that like ombre definition effect. So there we go, all done. A verdict on the palette. It might be my favorite Huda palettes because the colors are so nice. So I love all the brown matte shades. They blend out like an absolute dream. I really, really like it. The shadows are really nice. I feel like I could do a bit more of that glitz and glam right now. Oh, yes, just a bit more. There we go. Look at that. I applied a bit of that Flower Power Gold. Oh my god, that's so nice. Foundation, I like it. I like it. I'm really happy that it's not like another very full coverage one. It definitely is more buildable. It feels more satin. It looks really nice and blurring on the skin. Curious to see how it's gonna get on, but her products are pretty well known for lasting really good. Apparently the foundation is also waterproof, which I find bizarre. I'm definitely not going to try that out because I'm not planning to go swimming with my makeup, but if you do want to, then you know, that's great. You can apparently do that because it's waterproof. It is nice to know for the rain because I have been in a few situations where it started raining and I had like, because my foundation is always darker than my skin, and I had like white stripes on my face from the rain. So it's good that it's waterproof. A foundation has to like work on me a bit. I have to do it a few times, wear it a few times, and then see if I love it. And I'm curious to see if it's gonna break me out as well. But my first impression from the foundation is I do really like it, and the texture is really nice. The consistency, the thickness is all really, really nice, and all the products together work really well. But yeah, about the palette, I love it. It's amazing. So I really like it. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you liked the review. I make sure to just type out everything I used down below in case you want to check it out. And if you did like it, then make sure to give a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to see more, then make sure to let me know what you want to see, and I will see you with my next video. So for now, I'm going to love you and leave you, and I'm going to eat my food, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah.